It's RNG for you. Some smash. R1. R1 this game. Whoops. What's up, Shorty? Getting in these early streams. Might happen more often than not if what may be happening soon actually goes through. I swapped over to LCD setup so I can actually coherently do the pitch black areas. Also, the having a 27-inch screen versus a 17-inch screen is a little bit nicer. And luckily, all these are very low latency monitors. That helps. When can I expect you to start grinding this game? Oh, I have a fucking borderless full screen for this game. Like, I rarely do a small window. I used to do small windows with this because I'd have like a bunch of different resources all over the place. A bunch of different resource windows. But for the most part now, I just full screen it. Or borderless full screen so I can go in and out of the window. You have to do that in this because of the book. When you play it casually? Oh, okay. Does it at least look interesting enough to run? That's more so the bigger question. At least the saveless path. You could do the saves path and tear your hair out in the fucking Atlantis outer ring trying to figure it out. I mean, it's fun. There's enough glitches in it to keep it interesting, in my opinion. But yeah, play it casually and see if you like it. Fuck. Whatever. Good. Still there. That's all that matters.
Here we are. What? Okay.
Get at least a Quan Bop on 5. Or you move on from that. Yeah, I know. I'm not talking about anything immediate.
Better not spill the kerosene.
I'm saying any time in the future.
Excuse me, won't you?
I'm begging for people to start playing this again. It's the guys that run fucking Monkey Island will never stop running Monkey Island. Like Steve used to run this if you look on the leaderboards. But then as soon as Quan introduced his saves tactic, or his saves subcategories, he just dropped off of it because he was like, I can't believe it. I can't run this if it's like that. Just I can't do it. And I sat on deciding whether or not to allow that for so long, and that was around the time when he just like fucking up and disappeared off of Discord, and I was just like, oh, fuck it. It's interesting enough of a divergence, and it changes the route enough to why the fuck not grab it? Or why the fuck not you do it?
Look, it melted itself right out of the ice.
Once you get far enough into these LucasArts games, they get to be pretty interesting in the speedrun sense, because there's a lot of nuances to them. Like this game, there's a fucking ton of them. I always wonder whether or not... I haven't run Monkey Island yet, speaking of Monkey Island, but I don't know how many more nuances there are in this game than there are in that one.
What?
What?
So this one will definitely teach you how to buffer your cursors and when it comes to dialogue, because this game is so fucking dialogue heavy, it's ridiculous. It's like a fucking RPG. Said Sprague, right?
I believe it's part of the old Ward
Okay,
collection.
Ward.
It's an old. It sure is gooey. It sure is gooey. It's empty. What? It's made out of wax.
I'm just gonna keep moving. Now I kind of.
The wax is melted.
Fuck yeah, Sea King. What I'm talking about. Gold. Ah, not a gold. Darn it. Anyways, I gotta do.
I don't see how this will help us. To not first.
Plus, of course, there's multiple categories for this game that are actually genuinely different, rather than just being like, "Oh yeah, it's the same run, but just a little bit of difference." Okay. And of course, the RNG. There's just so fucking much of it that it's always varying the run. That's just me, man. I like it. I like it. You can get 1855, you get good. Now that's a fucking... That is a prospect I'd like to see. You have a hell of a lot more zeal to doing that than I do. I'm willing to dick grind this game, but not King's Quest VI in any capacity. Even though I should bop you on 100%, so I can feel like I have something accomplished for that game.
Hideous torture.
That has to be really fucking good. Not a gold, but good. Overboard 2.
Wait.
Conquests. KQ grinds. Those all sound good. How about this? You learn this game and I'll learn Conquest. You can have real competition in that game. Of course, that's like me saying, hey, I'm going to do this thing anyways. I may as well use it as a bargaining tool. Ooh. Let's go, boys. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Fuck yes. This is good shit. 1855 easy. Just do it. Do what you did for 1857, not fuck up on the stairs, have an extra second throughout the rest of it. You just have to be in the fucking zone, so you gotta grind for like a couple hours so that you're 100% set. Hey look, somehow I'm able to see what I'm looking at. Would have thought.
Well, now, here's something the Nazis missed.
That's it. I'm not sure if clicking outside of the box right here will really do anything.
That's
I don't know if just doing that. Sometimes on some of these, when you just like click away, it does a default action. Fallout 1 and 2. Now that I'd love to see, but I need to casually play through both of those before I watch a speedrun. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a gold. Actually, this is going to be a huge gold. Like, this is going to be fucking massive. Whew. Eat my shit, Quan. It can all come crumbling down. Don't say woo until we're on our way to the inner circle of Atlantis. Like, I can get completely destroyed on the Atlantis floor or even the pits. But that is some incredible RNG right there. This has been basically perfect this whole time. You give me a whoa. A whoa, wait a minute. A 1SH47 whoa. The capital W. You need another one. Yeah, that 47. Hey, they got me a 63 for some fucking weird reason. I don't know what the hell that's about.
There's
Hey.
a statue here.
That's what I'm talking about.
I see the left horn. There's a statue here. I see the... Hello, what's this?
That works. Best RNG is right here, obviously, but this one kind of helps a little bit better. I don't know. I haven't never timed it directly. Also, the music's gonna cut out because I did that so fast. Just need to make partner request. They drop the number. Does that happen when you get partner? That would be interesting. I wondered about that, actually. Noon sun riding above the full moon. Easy peasy. Yeah, you heard they do that. Okay. We're the numbered ones. We're the second class citizens that had to be identified by numbers rather than anything else. Full moon. Numbered like cattle. Out of my way, sauerkraut.
I can't pick that up.
Oh, run's dead. I made an extra boo-boo.
I can't pick that up. I can't pick that up.
And once you casually play through this, you'll start seeing the difference between a casual playthrough and this and my speedrun. It's quite a difference. Aside from, getting the awesome dialogue that is in this game. I think having your emote, but doing the W meme, where it's zoomed in just on the face, be pretty fucking funny.
Going. The orichalcum is now in the box.
Big strat for this game, much like the SCI games and almost every other point-and-click games, just to keep the character moving the whole fucking time. Don't let him stop. I know it's kind of like a big, oh, well, no shit, but important to note.
Sure is. Did I hear it?
There's a little trick that you can do there where you can skip one of those, I think, or skip the whole animation of it falling down, but I've never quite learned it.
You.
What are you doing here?
Hans, believe.
Come forward, you.
What?
What is this patsy? If I could beat Arnold easily, I could skip all of this. Save so much fucking time, but beating Arnold's just too fucking hard. Nazi dick punching is funny. Yep, well if I could, like I just said, if I could do that to Arnold, then I would.
Buddy. Now
Alright. I think there's 6 pets I can get.
ouch.
This one, that one. Worst one is I have to do a fucking other fight, so. Well, not first pet. First pet would be crazy. Jesus. Saves so much fucking time. Oh, nice. Second pit. Fuck yes. Alright. We're still good. We're moving. We're very good. Wow. What is this run? What is this run? Darkness ruling the old city without challenge. It's that one, I believe. Alright. I don't think I've ever gotten RNG this good. Well, actually, no. My famous, I think it's 4115 or some shit run. One with like 2,000 views on fucking YouTube. I forget the time. 4315 or something, I don't remember. But that one had literally perfect RNG, but the thing is that we didn't have nearly as many of the tricks. Also, I cheated because I remapped buttons to the up and to the 2 buttons over here, the mouse buttons, which technically isn't cheating, you know, as we know in King's Quest.
Look,
Dead end.
look,
Dead end. Bad RNG. Oh no. So much time lost. Felt like I'm a minute ahead of the fucking curve. Alright, we're going 36 southwest. Royland. The Vashti landlubbers.
Better.
Alright, cross our fingers. First pit. Got about 2 minutes to play with. Our first entrance. Could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them, I believe. Whoops. I was supposed to skip that. No biggie. Wonderful. It snapped right off. Not the first two. The gold set for the first entrance. Uh-oh. We're not in good shape. We're oofing. Badly. But, yeah. Alright, cool. That's not that bad. Could be worse. Much worse. Much worse. Plus, with that strat right there, it makes it a lot faster. Get to more of them. Also helps I can actually see
Hey,
shit right
it
now.
opens.
Alright, here's the run decider. No. Wait. That. There we go. Alright, here we go. Blank room. That's one. One of 3 or 4. Crab. The big thing is to get the teleport to the 2 rooms that are on the bottom of sector 2. That is the most important thing. Gotta be able to get down there so I don't have to do this long walk. Great. Great, it's a great. Just don't be a fucking eel. Or lower cells. But not the eel, because that takes longer. I should see if I can try to get the sector skip. So where you go from here over here and just literally transitions instantly. I'm gonna go with my instincts and go down the hallway, because you want to go down here and get that, then come back, then hit these 2 rooms. So you don't get sidetracked and then have to come back down here again. Use the gum in the rib cage, which if you wait long enough combines them.
Now, this might be useful.
I didn't wait long
worked.
enough, but it's fine. Probably faster to not do that because, yeah. You have to wait a half a second for him to actually do it when you can just do it while you're walking. Crap. I need to remember where all the positions of these hitboxes are. Alright, this should be the statue room. The cup. Okay, so the RNG is pretty sorted right now. This is not going to bring me over there. Let's see where this brings me. Okay, we're over here. That's good. Alright, hopefully not the eel. Eel. Crap. It's not great. But that's 2 of the bad grades out, so any other ones that are ones that I'm not sure of will end up being teleports at the very least. Bronze gear. So this should teleport me somewhere. This is gonna give me the bronze wheel. Oh, not. It's gonna bring me over here. Perfect. That's good. Rolls out this fucking room. This should bring me to the bronze wheel or the bronze gear. The poop room. It's a bunch of crab poop. In case you were wondering. Okay, so there's 2 extra blank rooms, and I need the fish head. And they're getting hot. So I'm gonna go through this warp, back over to Sector 3, and I'm gonna go north into Sector 1, explore that. I have to check these shitty rooms, 2 of them can be blank. Blank. Either one of these can actually be something, so I have to check them. Okay, cool. Okay. Something. Yeah, upper cells. Now I still need fish. Head. It's hopefully right over here, but I'm not sure. More than likely this is going to be a blank room, but worth a shot. Can at least go to the crab room.
Maybe.
Blank, yeah, that's what I thought. Anyways, well, I'm not gonna go to the crab room just yet because, unfortunately, I have to go way the fuck over here. I have to go to this room, which I should have explored already when I was over here and then just made the movement up that way, but whatever, I'm gonna have to go this way. Anyways,
Don't. Maybe.
this is gonna take a while, but I'm still ahead of the curve somewhat. At least the movement will be in one direction rather than 2. I gotta go to the lava room. I'm gonna avoid the Nazi, that's nice. Thank you. Cup, use the fish head. Okay. Go over to the machine room, get the get all the stuff that I need. All the orichalcum.
Well, that looks much better.
Come on, get up there. I think we're still okay. I don't think it's gonna take me a minute to walk over there. Either way, this is a pretty shitty maze.
Well.
Let's look through. Okay, we got everything. Except for the crab. Gotta do the crab.
I hope this catches crabs.
Maybe catching that boy. Slow crab. Not that that really matters. Now for the long walk of fucking shame. Actually, wait. Whatever, I'm just gonna go for this. Just not even waste time. Even though I think I'm fucked anyway, so. Like literally, I think I'm fucked because of this. Perfect run, all because of this shitty maze. Go, 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 go. All because of the shitty maze. All that time saved just gone. Oh well. Well. Hold out hope that I get somewhat better RNG with the any amount of time. All I need to do is save is 12 minutes. Or 12 seconds. Find a way to do that. Is there anything I could have done there? Not explore the blank rooms. The maze layout, there's a pattern to some of the rooms, but a lot of them are RNG. Like I'll try to explain it right now. There's certain rooms that are always static. Like obviously the jail, the canal, the gate room, etc. The rib cage, etc. There's rooms that are seated to usually one to certain rooms. So the machine room, the lava room, those are usually seated to one or two or three. The statue room, those are usually in one or two or three different locations. So those are easy to predict. The rest of them are all basically RNG. You have the bronze spoke wheel, great. The bronze gear, great. The upper cells. Swap. Yeah. Those are like the primary rooms you want. The fish head, those are the primary rooms you want to get to because those are actually advantageous. Then there's the lower cells, the eel, etc. Those ones are all RNG and those are not advantageous. You do not want to get those. In a casual playthrough, you'll want to use the eel because the eel is, well, you have to use that to get past the gate, but you can do that glitch I just did where you can literally walk past it because the game spits you out 1 pixel in front of the trigger. So the whole thing is just like, it's kind of a memory game and it really requires you to think on your toes. Like if you don't know what you're doing, you're just going to be going around in circles. But if you can kind of like check off, have like a checklist in your mind thinking like, okay, this isn't here, maybe it's going to be over here, and knowing which rooms are more seated to be this room or that room, etc. I should also point out there's 3 blank rooms where there's literally nothing. You saw all 3 of those. Because I literally explored every room, which more often than not, if you want a god maze, which I have a video of it on my YouTube channel, one that I got when I was just fucking around. It's ridiculous. Like you don't explore half the fucking rooms because everything's just laid out. You're hitting them one after another after another. It's great. Okay, that's not that bad. So this is going to be pull, use, pull for this. The combination for stopping this thing was on the floor right there, by the way. In case you didn't.
It won't go any further.
Whatever. And that's it. So if there was any way that I could have predicted, like, oh yeah, the entrance from this is going to be this, or this room is going to be this, which is a bit more complicated when it comes down to it. Just trying to predict, like, say, okay, trying to predict stuff early on is really hard to do. To put it simply, it's a very difficult thing to do. But the fastest that you can do, at least according to my God maze, is about 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Quan's one is 50 seconds slower than that, so 7 minutes and 20 seconds. If I had gotten that 6 minutes and 30 seconds one right there, this world record would be fucking crazy. It'd probably be unbeatable. Bottom right. I'm gonna take a picture of that anyways, just for the hell of it. It doesn't want to come up. There we go. Like there's even RNG right here where these tiles are laid out in the way that you can actually cross. But I usually know what the pattern is, and it's more often than not this right here. You go across the bottom. Because you make these zigzag motion. Come on, let's go. Okay. A minute 53 to beat this, which can happen. Because I can usually get through this pretty fucking fast. I don't know though. We'll see. Fuck. Every second counts right now. Alright, we're in dialogue mode. Now I got a minute. Well, more than a minute. I don't think I'm gonna get it. Just saying that right now. I'm just gonna keep mashing because the first two dialogue selections are 1-1. World record.
Stand aside, Thorns.
Woo! Oh yeah. Kiss my ass, Quan.
99. 100 beats.
Hi, YouTube. Even though I don't have my chat up.
Feel my wrath.
Or do I? I don't remember.
Greetings, mortals! Did you think mere cages could trap the mighty Nurab in his own city? Back, you glassy-eyed
There it is.
Sophia!
silence, animal! Speak not to the gods!
Sophia!
Yep. Dude, let me put it this way, if I had gotten that 6 minutes and 30 seconds maze, I would have saved like probably 2 minutes off of the fucking world record. This would have been at 35.
Better learn how to punch
Yep.
this sub fast.
Thanks, dude. We're slowly making Quan irrelevant. Also right here, you can see where the entrance to Atlantis is. That entrance over there. Also in the foreground is Nurab cell. Just pointed at my screen. Oh, it moved. That's
you know,
fine.
a lot of my discoveries seem like tall tales even to me. At least there's some evidence this time.
Keyboard cam.
Rats.
Drats.
Why didn't you listen to me, Sophia?
She's some dumb thought.